What's up, my dudes? This is Motocross, mobile motocross game, okay? So, first off, right off the bat, this is the first time I've ever made a video on a mobile motocross game, so we're stepping into some new territory here, okay? But I just wanted to make this crystal clear and be as transparent as I possibly can be. Yes, I'm being paid to make this video, okay? Spencer Turley sellout, right? But I'm not being forced to say anything positive about the game. It's not like they paid me and said, you have to say these things about the game and you can't say those things about it and you have to only be positive about the game. That's not how it is at all. I made sure that I was able to say anything I wanted to. I can come in here and be negative, positive, neutral. It doesn't matter, right? So this is a free game, by the way. All you got to do is go download it on the App Store or Android, and it's completely free. You can hop into the game, start playing the game. It is not like a pay to buy the app or anything like that. You can just go download it for free and try the game out. So yeah, it's on all those main platforms like that. All you got to do is type in "This is Motocross." Literally, just type in "This is Motocross" or TIMX and you'll find it. So one really interesting thing about this game, right? Let's just get this out there right off the bat. What you're going to think is like, oh, it's another mobile motocross game. It's another one of those, side view, side scroller, mobile motocross games that you play for 5 seconds and then you get bored of it and then you put it down, right? But you would actually be quite wrong getting that first impression about this game in particular. And the more I'm getting into the game and the more I play the game, I'm realizing this, right? So it basically is going to become the ultimate side view, Excite Bike on mobile type game that you have out there. So that's pretty much what this is. But what makes this game quite a bit different, one thing I really want to get across in this video, is they are going for a bit of a more realistic feeling to the bike, right? You can tell there's been time put into the development of the leaning forward and backwards. It's not just like some super basic, stale, somebody spent 5 seconds developing the physics type deal here. It really is, how on the trials games, there really is like some inertia to the leaning and like how the bike will bounce depending on how you hit a certain, jump face, and then you might not be able to hit the next jump face properly. There is depth to the gameplay of this game. And they're really just getting started from what I understand. They're going to start putting a lot more stuff in here. This is just by the way, I'm just letting you guys know, this is just a introduction to the game video showing you some gameplay of motocross and supercross and freestyle. So this is one of the only mobile motocross games that there's actually freestyle in it with tricks and an actual scrub system to the game. Like, what other mobile motocross game do you know has an actual scrub system, dog? Like, this is crazy. So there's a scrub system, there's a whip system, there's full-blown progression in the game. The bike you're seeing me on right now is like the little pipsqueak, little putter, little shitter bike that you first get in the game, but you can upgrade a lot of different things, right? The more you go through the game, you can get faster bikes. They've got multiple different years. I'm talking like literally 20, 30 different years of bikes from all the way back to like 1985, 1990, like 2000, 2005, 2006, and then two strokes. And then every bike, advances, right? You're going to get more power, you're going to get better handling, you're going to get better suspension. I'm basically on like a World War II street and trail bike in this video because I haven't progressed in the game yet. But yeah, there's a lot of progression to it, and I'm only on the first set of supercross and motocross and freestyle tracks that you unlock in the game. But the more you go through it, you unlock a lot more tracks, and they have a lot more plans for this game. I've been talking to the dudes about the actual developers of the game and helping them out with different ideas and some stuff they can do with the game. And so, yes, I am being paid to make this video, but there's a lot more to it than that. And I'm going to be making videos on this for a long time to come, at least a solid month, maybe even longer than that. So, yeah, it's just So there's a couple little cool things about it. You can go in there and customize your gear, bike, rider, everything, right? The bike, there's multiple different kind of tracks. They're going to be advancing the way that you can actually lean in the game to give it a little bit more skill gap. They're going to change some of the other things, a lot of different tricks you can do. They've got you can go in there and practice on supercross tracks, motocross tracks, and the freestyle course, right? So there's 2 different jumps you can hit on the freestyle course. They've got a like normal jump and then a booter jump. There's a full trick system. You can do front flips, back flips in combination with like 10 different tricks in the game from what I'm seeing. And you can actually do crazy stuff like scrub while you're doing a backflip, and it almost makes it look like you're doing a 360, and they actually have 360s in the game too that you can unlock later on, and all different kinds of oppo whips that you can unlock. That's what I'm saying. Like, just what you're seeing in this video is not all that this game has to offer. This is just the introduction to this game. Like I say, I'm going to plan on making a lot more videos. I'm going to be making a video strictly on the customization side of it. I'm going to be making a video strictly on the multiplayer racing side of it. That's really how you earn the actual, whatever you want, coins in the game or credits, right? You you can race people side by side in the game, so it's got a whole cool multiplayer aspect to it. It was actually surprisingly really fun getting in there racing side by side with somebody on some of these tracks, because we were both on the really shitty like first bike that you get, right? And we were both racing side by side. And if you don't time these jumps out on these supercross tracks specifically, you will lose like some crazy time, right? So you have to, it's not just hold the gas down the whole way through. You don't have to think about anything that you're doing. There is a skill element to it. There is I mean, you can do that. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. You can hold down the gas and just kind of lean your way through the whole track, but you're not going to go as fast as somebody that's actually thinking about what they're doing and slowing down to hit a jump right and getting on the gas in the right spot, or like carrying the front wheel, riding a wheelie over rollers or whoops into a jump face to give you more speed. There is an interesting, like if you actually lean down in the transition of a jump landing and then lean back, it does kind of give you more of a, almost like a hucking vibe feeling to the game. So yeah, this is Motocross, bro. Definitely go help them out. I mean, this is a small, I just love whenever I see indie developers trying to make any kind of motocross game out there, because it's like, dog, they have that passion, they have that dream. They don't have some big studio and some big, you know, all this large amounts of money to be putting into this, but yet they're still trying to do it, man. It kind of reminds me of me doing YouTube from zero to something, right? Me starting YouTube, and it's like you're trying to do something that seems so impossible, but you just keep working at it and you start getting there. So you really got to support these smaller motocross gaming, you know, companies out there and stuff. So, okay, you can download the game for free on iOS or Android. It's a free app. It's free, guys. You don't even have to pay for it, okay? So that's how it works. Like, you have 2 different sort of currencies in the game. You have coins, and then you have these gems that they call them. So you can get coins from doing races. And there's a lot of different ways to earn different things in the game with playing the game, or like watching an ad in the game, right? So there's like ways to get things in the game without actually having to pay real money for it, right? But they also have this whole VIP, it's like $4.99 a month or something like that, and you get like pretty much every kind of, enough fuel, enough energy, all these like things to be able to play the game, right? You get a bunch of that stuff, no ads. So they do have that option there if you do want to pay $4.99 a month. Just, it's kind of just one of those things of like supporting that smaller, motocross, game out there. That's kind of what it's all about when it really comes down to it. But you can get in there and try the game for free, and you can still do pretty much, you can do anything in the game, right? That's basically what it comes down to. It's either you watch an ad and you get like different currencies and stuff in the game, or you win races in multiplayer and you get currencies in the game, or you just pay some money and you can get currencies in the game, right? And you can progress in the game and get better bikes and buy better bikes just from playing the game more. You don't have to spend money on the game anywhere if you don't want to, right? You might have to watch some more ads and you might have to, win quite a few more multiplayer races, but you don't have to spend money on it. That's what I'm saying. You don't. You can do double backflips, triple backflips. You can do a lot of different stuff in this game. So I just wanted to let you guys know it is a fun little mobile motocross game, and this is motocross, dog. And I feel like they're really going to take it somewhere. I really do. And they are just starting to actually fully release the game, quote unquote. So they'll be having a lot more updates, a lot more future stuff that they're going to add to it. But if you're looking for that really fun, full-blown side view, excite bike trials type motocross, supercross game for mobile, this is it right here. Period. This is the one, bro. The gameplay's there. It's fun. The tracks are not too basic, and I'm only riding on the first tracks that you unlock. They're fun. They've got some skill to them. There is a risk to coming up short on stuff. You can pop off. You can flip over. You can lose momentum. So it makes the racing fun when you're going 1 versus 1. It's kind of like you're doing a straight rhythm race with somebody, right? And it does get really exciting because you do actually put your coins on the line every time you do a multiplayer race. So it's like you both put in 200 coins, then whoever wins the actual race gets the 400 coins. So, there's kind of something you're putting into it. It makes the racing a little more exciting, a little more fun. So, yeah, this is Motocross on the App Store and Android. Go download it. It's free. Get it, bro. Appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later, dudes.